Hello everyone, I am going to post this real quick. We got a success story to report. It's not personal success because this channel is about my weight loss journey, my health journey. Not really a weight loss journey. A lot of people key on two things. One is diet and one is exercise. What do I do to diet? What do I eat? I made one today. I made a little short video today of what's one of the things I eat for breakfast, which is just yogurt and strawberries. But if you want to go back that way, it's a short and you can find that. Also, I will posted I haven't posted really one of me cooking anything other than making balls for the dog, or spirit balls. I'll sit up because when you lean back, it makes your tummy really big. You know, they always say to lean into the camera so you don't look so big, and maybe take away some of your turkey gobbler neck. I don't know if it's true or not. Who knows? That's what they say when you film. When you do any print work, like if I was to be sitting here drinking coffee, I would have to lean forward, you know, to make my neck not look so big, my head looking so fat, and big head or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and record this. I will send this off to the manager, and he will fix the SEO and put the thumbnail, whatever, and get it posted. Probably he can probably do that. Today's already Friday, so probably sometime next week. But I'll send that to him today so he can start working on that. But this is a success story, not my own personal success story. Well, I guess it sort of is my own success story because a lady saw my video. She saw it on Facebook. Someone else had posted that they had seen some of the videos here, and you know, you can tag somebody, and they tagged her, and so she saw it. And her goal is to lose about 80 pounds. She said, her doctor said for her to lose about 80 pounds. But she believes she should probably lose more than that. 80 pounds I think she said she needs to lose 80 pounds just to get out of the danger zone. You know, like wow, you don't actually like I was. I couldn't exercise, but I had to lose weight. I couldn't really drastically change my diet, but I had to lose weight. They want me to get off these medications, but here's more medication. It's really, really tough because you're so sick. Maybe not even knowing it. A lot of times I think we're very overweight and we just don't even know how sick we really are. When I look on a little, one of my medications says to prevent heart attack and stroke, I didn't even think anything of, oh, I'll just take that. That's pretty serious if I'm, you know, at the time I think it was 56, 55 maybe, taking medication to try to avoid stroke and heart attack, which of course at any age you want to avoid stroke and heart attack. So we don't really know how sick we are, and is it a mental condition? Are we eating comfort food because there's something that's making us uncomfortable, making us sad? What exactly is going on? So she's about where I was probably at my sickest, my fattest, my unhealthiest, or whatever, my least healthy time of my life. She's about right there. So her doctor told her to lose about 80 pounds. We started making these videos in August, I believe, and she said she found us probably the first week of October, the last week of September. And she said, wow, this kind of makes sense. This is easy stuff. He said he went from being so heavy that he couldn't do anything to doing a little bit, to do a little bit, to doing a little bit, to doing more, to walking and getting out there, doing some exercise and controlling his eating, taking supplements and vitamins versus maybe taking a chemical pharmaceutical. And so she asked her doctor. Her doctor said, well, as long as the doctor continues monitoring her and she goes to her appointments, I think she said she goes to the doctor monthly. So that's more than I did, except for when I was in the hospital. Maybe if I wasn't a veteran, maybe there's some of these private insurance companies that, you know, if you have really good insurance, whatever that is, would take care of you and tell you to come in every month. I was never doing that. So I don't know if I was not as sick as she is, or did have different conditions, or she's a woman, her age, you know, whatever that is. But anyway, her goal was to lose about 80 pounds, and that's a lot. So she watched the video where I was talking about you didn't put it on 80 pounds, 100 pounds at a time. I think I said 80. I think I did say 80. And she thought, well, that's weird because she thinks she's about 110 pounds overweight. And so my channels, I lost 108 pounds. So that's pretty good if she was able to replicate that loss. So she decided she would try it. She said, well, I've talked to my doctor. My doctor says, okay. So she started looking at how I eat. Do I like to cheat on eating? Right now, I'll tell you, yes, I sure do. The other day I was driving by some hamburger place, and boy, it smelled good. And I didn't want to just eat an open face. I didn't go there. I didn't want to just eat an open face burger with a fork in my car or something. I want to eat a big burger with onion rings and maybe a milkshake. I want to do all that. Did I do it? No. So she thought, well, if he can do that, maybe I can do it as well. So she decided to try it. So she started looking at what I ate. She didn't go in her cupboards and throw. A lot of these channels will say, take everything you have and throw it in the trash, throw it in the trash, throw it in the trash. Well, that's a big waste of food. Maybe you can donate that food. If it's unopened, maybe you can donate it. Maybe if it is open and you have a friend that lives local, maybe they can come and get that food from you. So she decided to try it, and she was trying do like I do with a lot of like leafy lettuce, spinach, and if you go back there, you'll see some more where I'm talking about that, like spinach leaves and mixed greens and a few baby carrots, not too many because they're high in sugar, they're pretty high in sugar and carbs. And she decided to reduce her carbs. She kind of eliminated bread like I do with if I was to go out and get a burger somewhere with somebody. I would get it lettuce wrapped, and instead of the fries, I get a salad. And she just started doing this. She started following all this stuff that I did, and she started walking. She asked her doctor how far could she walk. Can she walk? Because that was a big thing for me. I couldn't even really walk. They didn't want me to exercise at all, basically, just diet. And then shortly thereafter, maybe do a little bit of exercise, but in a gymnasium where there's a defibrillator in case I needed it, and people around that could give me CPR, hopefully, if I needed it. But it never got that bad. I was that unhealthy. I never needed a defibrillator, thank God. So she started doing that, and she started hearing what I said about walking. Like when I first started being allowed to walk, they would tell me, like after my foot, and a couple of times I was in the hospital, they said, just walk to the mailbox and come back and track your steps. And I have a couple of videos back there in the playlist that talk about how I track my steps. I don't want to count every step, like get up to go to the bathroom, go walk over and get a cup of coffee. Those steps, I use my Fitbit. I don't turn on, turn off, like that. And I know there's some, I think Apple Watch, you can do that. You can turn on, turn off. And I'm sure I could do something like that on my Fitbit. But I don't. I just subtract about 1,000 steps from whatever my nightly total is. And I try to record my deliberate steps. If you see on the videos back there, in the month of November, I walked 610,000 steps in 1 month, which is over 200 miles. That's a lot. That's a lot. People say they want to try to get 10,000 steps a day, and I was getting like 20,000 steps, 21,000, 23,000 steps every day, 7 days a week. So people say if I can get up to doing 10,000 steps a day, 5 days a week, well, I was doing that. If that's 50,000 steps, I would be doing that like in 2 days. I did it just for a birthday challenge. I don't do that all the time. My doctor said that was bad. I did hurt my foot. I fell on my face. I found weed. If you go back there, you'll see birthday month challenge, birthday month walking challenge. You'll see that. But anyway, so she decided to do that. So she decided to go to the gym and talk to them, and they said, sure, let's do this. And so she walked on the treadmill, and they kind of monitor her. Then she got a little bit better, and she talked to her doctor, and then she would she'd walk on the treadmill. I think she said she did that every other day, so maybe 3-4 times a week. And then she would go nightly with, I can't remember what she said, maybe like a neighbor, another lady that needed to lose weight, and they would walk at the high school, and they would walk 4 laps around a quarter-mile track. That's 1 mile. So she would do that, and then she got up to maybe where she could walk maybe a mile and a half. I think she said right now she's about 2.5 miles at night, and she tries to go 5 days a week. So I don't know if she's doing Monday through Friday, but 5 days a week, walking on the treadmill. She's doing some bike. For me, I don't do the stationary bike because I try to do all my exercise standing up. The majority of the time I'm walking. And if I do rejoin a gym, I left the gyms at COVID time. I think a lot of us did. Due to the fact they were closed, and I never rejoined, but I'm going to go and start it again. So anyway, she's lost 27 pounds, and she's kept it off. She's losing more as it goes along, but right now she's at 27 pounds down, and she was able to keep it off. And she says to me, David, you're a guru. This is why I'll name this maybe guru. a guru. Now, when I think of a guru, I think of the like Bugs Bunny sitting on top of the Himalayas, and somebody hikes all the way up on their things, and he says something silly and kicks them, and they fall down the Himalayas, like that kind of guru with his legs crossed like this, and they, like we used to call it Indian style. I know you can't say that anymore. I don't know what they call it, cross leg something pose, sitting, whatever, but that's why I think of a guru. So no, am I a guru? No, I don't think so, I'm a guru. But I'm so happy that she had success. My stuff is still going good. Weight up and down. Like I said, I weigh myself on the 1st and the 15th. So I don't know when I weigh myself, what is today, the 24th. I will be weighing myself again on the 1st, which is about a week from now. And I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. So I did put a dietary breakfast on there. If you want to see that, take a look at that. This will probably be out. But am I a guru? A guru? And people say, David, you're a fitness, that's what she said, I'm across the board guru. So I'm like kind of like a healthy food, medication, exercise, whatever, weight loss, health guru. I'm like a 5-time guru. Well, I was probably about the size of 5 gurus at one time, but yeah, people stay focused on what you're doing. Just try not to get discouraged. There's still like a lot of bullies out there. People are committing suicide over what people are talking about them on social media. So if people are talking bad about you on social media, maybe just turn that off, because she said that people were telling her she'll never do it. And I asked her the question, when did the people first notice a difference? And she said when she lost about 20 pounds. So she's at 27 pounds. So it took her all the way to 20 pounds for anybody to even notice. Hey, what are you doing? You just a little different? Oh yeah, I've lost 20 pounds. Wow. But like I said earlier, when you're really, really heavy and you lose 20 pounds, if you're supposed to weigh 180 and you weigh 200 and you lose 20 pounds, people are going to notice. If you're 350 pounds and you're supposed to weigh, 180, it might take a little bit more than that, because we're a big target. We're round. We're heavy. So anyway, I'm so glad that she did well. And if she lets me, maybe I'll shoot a video of her and she can talk about what she did. So her goal, like she said, was 80 pounds. She's at 27 pounds. So she's over a quarter of the way there. And she did just basically what I did, and that the doctors approved. I'm sure she doesn't take all the same supplements I take. She wasn't having any neuropathy. If you look at video number 4 in the series, you'll see video number 4 of the series is based on a neuropathy treatment that I came up with. So anyone, everybody have a great day. One more thing, please like, please subscribe, and please share these videos. If you can share this video, that'd be great. I want to kind of increase my reach, so I can maybe, if it is helpful, it may not be helpful. Talk to your doctor first. And this is my journey, but tell me about your journey. Post down in the thing, hey, I tried what you do with this, and I liked it. Or hey, my doctor said no, that's really bad, and it might be really bad for you, because like for example, let's say I'm allergic to eggs, and someone's on a 12 egg a week diet, and I copy that egg diet, and I'm allergic to eggs. Well, it's really bad for me. Good for them, bad for me. So if you want to try some of these, please do after you get approval. Let me know how it goes. Stopping smoking, most times we would have to get permission for that. Hey, is it okay to stop smoking? No, you continue smoking. Rarely, I don't think nowadays a doctor would tell you to continue smoking. Some of those old ads where the doctors approve this cigarette because you don't get harsh throat. Remember that? 5 out of whatever doctors smoke this kind of cigarettes. Doctors recommend this kind of cigarette or whatever. So what I'm trying to say is, if it works for you, please let us know if it's going good. Let us know some of your tricks. Do you have a trick? Do you have a diet? Do you maybe you have something on your diet? Maybe a food? Maybe you want to send me something. If you want to send me something, I put the address and the number of these. I'll put it down below. Hey, David, try this. Or if you're a company, if there's a company out there that wants me to try something that they do, I will try it. If I don't like it, I'll do 1 of 2 things. If it doesn't work for me, I'll do 1 of 2 things. I will make a video, say, hey, it didn't really work for me. It might work for you, or I just won't do anything at all. But if I like it and it's good, I will make a video say it's good. So everybody, also one more thing, last thing. I'm posting lost dogs. We've had a lot of rain out here. We've had a tornado, and a lot of dogs are getting lost in the Southern California area, probably from Northern California down to the Mexican border. I don't know, maybe into Oregon, Washington. We've had a lot of rain on the Pacific, the West Coast Pacific area. A lot of rain, and a lot of dogs are not used to that, and they get out. It's kind of like a 4th of July every day for fireworks, but it's not fireworks this time. It's rain and wind and hail, thunder, lightning, and they're getting out. So I've been making a lot of videos, not a lot, but I'm making some videos. I try to do like 2 videos a day of lost pets. I just did one for a dog that's lost in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So I will probably do one for a local dog each night now until this weather changes. They said it would probably get more rain on Monday or Tuesday. Yesterday it was supposed to not rain all day. They said no rain from Thursday through Monday. 4:30, bam, it started and it went for about 6 hours of rain. So everybody have a great day. Please watch the videos about the lost pets, and please share those. Those are really important because we can increase that reach worldwide if you share those videos. If you know of a lost pet, please send me the information. I'll try to shoot a video on that. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.